Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's simple strength exercises to help us to maintain muscle in our midlife and our later years. Okay, let's get going now with our warm-up. So just step touching, punching out either side, getting all four limbs moving together. That's it. That brings the heart rate up nicely for us. Now, while I have your attention here, I just want to let you know that I have a 50% reduction on my 15 Healthy Breakfast Ideas ebook, which is now available to purchase on my Buy Me a Coffee page. So I will provide a link for that in the description box below the video here, and also you'll find it in the pinned comment with this video as well. And that's for this week up till December the 6th. So it's very important that we do start our day with a healthy breakfast full of good fats, fiber, protein, and this does help to keep our blood sugar stable throughout the day, and also just helps us avoid snacking on sweet treats. That's good. Now let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's march it out now. Circle those arms, bring those knees up in front. And while I have the opportunity, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has bought a copy of the Healthy Breakfast book. Your support is very much appreciated. It really does help me to keep the channel running, keep bringing you videos every single week. So a big thank you in advance to everybody, or just a thank you to everybody who has purchased a book. Okay. And I want to say as well that we are 90 supporters strong now on my Buy Me a Coffee page. Absolutely wonderful for a small channel. It's a very good ratio. And I'd love to see it to get to 100 by the end of the year. And your support is always very much appreciated. Okay, circle around. Bring those knees up. Let's do 10 seconds and we move on. Keep our warm-up going. And 4, 3, 2. Now let's step out to the side, other side. Punch either corner of the room here. Let's get all these limbs going again. Increase that heart rate. And punch it out. Now we have a couplet strength today, which just means you're new here and you're not familiar with that term. We have 2 exercises and we repeat them twice, and we have 6 rounds. Our sequence to work with today is 15:45. I will be heading to the floor for a couple of exercises, so it's just to give us a little bit of a few seconds to get up and down, switch your weights. Punch it out and punch it out. Good. Let's do 4 and 3, 2. Last one, get both sides in. There you go. Well done. Right, nice little low impact jump rope here. We get the feet to go a little faster. Keep it low impact. Turn that rope. That's it, good. Now, I do have a kettlebell here today because I know some viewers have kettlebells and they would like to just do a few exercises just to dust it off a little bit, let it get some use. So I'm going to do a few of the exercises. You'll see me just using a kettlebell today. But if you don't have one, don't worry, you just go ahead. You just keep going with your dumbbells. That's perfectly fine. And circle around. We're doing glute bridges down on the mat today and some chest flies. But if you don't want to come to the mat for chest flies, just keep going there with your jump rope. You can stay upright, stagger your feet and do an upright pec deck. Okay, it's just the same thing, you're just staying upright. Okay, circle around. Let's do 10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open those legs, sit your hips low, swim the arms. Keep the chest upright here now. Drop your hips and swim. Drop your hips and swim. Now I have the seated knee tuck, so I'll be doing it down on the floor, but if you don't want to come to the floor, you can actually just do that seated on a chair. Same thing, you're just upright, you're just higher. And drop and circle. Drop and circle. 2 more. Keep that chest high now. Look forward Now, arm circles. Nice chest opener here, great for your upper thoracic area there of the body. Very tight in most individuals. You might even feel, as you circle the arms, a little bit of resistance there in the muscles. I know I do. And circle, and circle. That's good. Keep going, come on, we're doing great. Now other direction. Big circles around. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Now leg up, kick out. Leg up and kick out. Knee, kick. Knee and kick. We're just getting the hamstrings a little bit here as well. Back of your thighs. And kick. Up and kick. Good. Oops, get that balance, kick it out. If you're not falling over a little bit, bring your knee up just a small bit, small kick out of the front. That's fine. And out. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Feeling that in the glutes as well. Right, we are going to do, calf raises. What am I thinking of there? Calf raises. I was going back to squat and swim. And lower your heels down to the floor. And I want you to continue on, just doing a nice stretch for your calves there, rolling gently onto your heels. You can even lift your toes for further flexibility into the feet. As the heel comes down, toe can lift up. Feels good in the feet. Brings nice heat into your feet there. I'm rhyming again. Okay, so we're starting off with a lateral squat. So I'm going to just hold a kettlebell. You can hold a dumbbell if you don't have one. Open the legs, sit down. It's a very basic move. Close the legs and do the other side, okay? Now, if you can't squat or you have issues squatting, just use a chair. Use a bit of assistance. Sit your butt low on the chair and then just come up out of it. You can hold a weight if you want to. Just sit on the chair, stand up. You're just teaching yourself the mechanics of squatting without dipping your chest forward. So always be looking straight ahead. Right, let's get going. Enjoy yourselves. Let's get some burn into these muscles. Okay. Right, so give yourself space for lateral moves. Okay, engage your shoulder blades. So just draw them, retract slightly there behind you. Feel that tension a little bit. Okay, open, drop, close, and down. So 2 exercises. We're going to repeat them twice before we move on to the next set. Keep your chest up nice and high here. And down. And drop down. Good. Try and let those knees track out over your shoes. I like to point my toes when I'm squatting. I know some people can squat with their toes facing to the front, but I'm much more comfortable with the toes pointing out. I find my chest doesn't fall forward if the toes point out. Great work. Coming back to that one now in a minute. Next one now, we have a strict shoulder press. One side, other side, both. Okay. Stagger your feet here. Rest the weights up on your shoulders. So we go one side, other side, then both together. One side, other side. 2 together. That's it. Now I want you to bring that long arm right up to the ceiling there. Full extension, bringing those joints through their full range of movement. And up. Good. One side, other side. Reach it up. Come on. Lift, lift. 2 together. Whew, feeling the burn now. With about 15 seconds to go. Can we hang in? Come on, we can do it. It's a little less stressful than just doing the 2 sides together, as one side gets a breather as the other works. We just get that in, that double side. Well done. Okay, now we're back to our lateral squat. Exercise 1 to finish out, and then we do this again, strict shoulder press to finish out that set 1. Okay, engaging those shoulder blades. Holding a kettlebell or even one dumbbell out in front really helps you to feel that engagement in your upper back. Close, open, and just stepping side to side here allows the inner thighs to get some work as well. Drop down, close. That's it, remembering to keep the chest high, finding that fixed point in front of you, and keep looking at it. So we don't want to see the floor here. Feeling that in the glutes. Burning the legs as well. Well done. Okay, excellent work. Now let's go back to shoulder press, strict shoulder press to finish out set 1, and then we head into set 2. Stagger the feet. If you don't feel like you need 15 seconds rest, you can start early, start the move early. Lift. I was really feeling this now towards the end of time, the last one, round 1. Up. Breathe it out. Lift high. Come on. 2. Lift high. Lean forward a little bit. Just take a little bit of pressure off your lower back. Lift high. Come on. We're doing great. 1 and 2, and then both sides together. Let's get one more. Come on. We can do it. Well done. Okay, now we're into dive unders. I'm going to use 1 dumbbell for this. So we're going to dive under for 3. Bring the legs together, and then a nice skiing action to the side. Let's go. It's 1, 2, 3, and ski. 2, 3, and a little ski. So if you look towards your dumbbells there, look behind you. You feel the obliques working nicely. 2, 3. This is great for the legs and the booty again. Ski, we may get one more in. 2, 3, and ski. Excellent work. Now, heading into back flies. Going to double up here. Hinge at the hips. And we're just going to do an upright back fly exercise. Okay, let's go. Hinge your knees a little bit. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Let the weight squared. Wide out to the side. That's it, good. I'm out of breath after those dive unders. That was a nice conditioning exercise. Work, lower those weights nice and slowly. Don't slam them off each other, control it. No bumping. Try and avoid bumping your dumbbells, control each rep. That's it, good work, come on. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're doing great. Well done. Okay, give yourselves a moment. Let the wrists relax. We're back to dive unders. Okay, let's get ready. Lateral exercise again, bringing them in a good bit in today. 2, 3, ski. Bend those knees, come on. Work those legs, work those butt cheeks. 1, 2, 3, ski. Come on, can you get down a little lower? So that flexibility comes into the body. Ski. 1, 2, 3, and ski. Well done, that was excellent timing there. All right, back to back flies. If you need a little breather, pace the room, heart rate will be high after that one. Or if you want to get going with more reps with your back fly, you can. Okay, hinge at the hips a little bit. Squeeze, release. Squeeze and release. Come on, you're doing great. Squeeze and release. Breathe in, breathe out on the return. That's it, good. Lift and lower. Just there now. Well done, excellent job. Now we're into squat and twist. Again, I'm going to go to kettlebell with this one, but you can do your dumbbell. One dumbbell out in front works well. Squat and twist, or you can use two of your lighter ones. And then turn on the toe here. Make sure you pivot on the toe. Pivot on the toe, that's it. Reach high. Sit down low, turn and reach high. Hopefully you're not feeling this in your lower back. If you are feeling a little twinge, make sure that you're engaging your core before you begin. Belly button to spine. Feeling that tension around your midsection. Ooh, another one, getting the heart rate up. Drop, turn, and turn, and turn. Excellent. Are you ready to work the triceps? Now, I'm going to go a little lighter with the tris. So it's one side, other side, both together. Okay, let's go with that. We'll reach up to the ceiling. One side, other side, two together. So it's very like our shoulder, strict shoulder press there in set one. Two together, well done, come on. Ooh. Keep those elbows now close to the earlobes as much as you can. Don't let them wander away. And two together. If you can get those dumbbells to touch your upper traps there, just under your neck. And the two together. Well done. Even with the lighter weight, I'm really still feeling the burn there in the arms. All right, we're back to squat and twist. Okay, get ready for this one now. Remember, you don't have to sit really deep. If you want to, again, use your chair. Just sit, come up out of the chair, and you can do that little reach movement. Turn on your toe and reach to the corner of the room. Drop and turn and turn. Come on, you can do this. Sit low if you can. Keep your chest upright now, don't fall forward. Good thing about holding a piece of equipment out in front of you. Kind of avoids that lean, falling forward. Okay, you ready for the triceps? Ooh. Out of breath, heart rate's high. Okay, let's get those dumbbells into our hands. Stagger the feet. Reach up to the ceiling, reach high. One side, other side, two together. Two together. One, two, and then both sides. Come on, let's really shape and tone those arms. All this tricep and bicep work, we should most definitely be doing that. That's it, come on. One side, other side, both together. 10 seconds. Keeping those arms straight as much as you can. I know it's very tricky. Well done, excellent. Now we're heading into our next set. And we are starting with a split squat. Now you can decide what weight you want to go with here. So we're going to stagger the legs, drop one knee down and come up tall. If you can't do that, it's too advanced. First of all, you can try this body weight. You can do a little range of movement as well here, just to kind of introduce it to the body a little bit or work on that flexibility. If that's even too hard for you, Put your weights down and hold onto a chair to one side. Now take note what leg is behind here. For me it's the right leg because round 2 we're switching to the left or your opposite leg, whatever the case may be here. And down. Feel the burn very quickly with this exercise. It's very challenging. Great hip mobility exercise though. Absolutely wonderful. Keep the chest nice and high. Well done, that was great. Now we're into bicep curl, shoulder press, just demonstrated. Body weight, shoulder press while I have a little rest. Okay, let's go with it. Love this exercise, it's great. Great compound, well, upper body compound I should say. Slowly lower those weights back down to your legs. Don't rush that part. A lot of the strength and the building of the muscle comes into our negative phase of the move or the lowering phase. So don't flop down or rush it. Take your time. That's it. Curl and lift to the ceiling for the shoulders. And lift to the ceiling. Come on. Stay strong. Lean forward a little bit at the waist again. And this is it. Curl all the way down slowly to your legs. Right, opposite leg split squat, and then we repeat that exercise again, that bicep curl shoulder press. All right, if you have your kettlebell, you can use it as well for this exercise, just in case anyone has one there and wants to use it. I'll face on here this time. Make sure that opposite leg now has gone behind. Keep that chest now nice and tall. So you can see it works very well with dumbbells or kettlebells. I love the shape of the horns on the kettlebell here. It really fits very nicely in the palm of your hand. So it makes certain exercises very doable. Drop down, come on. And drive up. Drive up, come on, you're doing well. Excellent job. Okay, now let's finish out the set with our second round of bicep curl, shoulder press. And then we're heading to the floor to do glute bridges and then chest flies. So bring your weights with you for your glute bridges. Okay, stagger those feet. Good. Curl, lift up, lower those weights down. Drive the weights to the ceiling, lower down. And lower down, come on. And lower to the floor. Push tall and lower down. Come on, keep going. You're doing a great job here with me. Stay strong now. Well done, excellent job. Now we're down for bridges. Bring your weights for chest fly now, or you can stay upright for chest fly. That'll be that upright pec deck. Okay, let's make our way down. Just a basic bridge exercise. We're going to squeeze the glutes and lower all the way down. Come back up, squeeze. You can feel your abdominals working here. Tense up your abs and then lower all the way to the floor. And when you come back down vertebrae by vertebrae and then rolling into neutral. Now if you're not sure what neutral is, mine is your hips form a triangle here, your two bony protrusions and your pubic bone. And when you come back down to the floor, they should be in the same plane. Obviously one side's not higher than the other, so the hip bones wouldn't be higher than the pubic bone. So you could balance a cup of tea there or a saucer. Okay, now we're heading into chest flies. And if you want to, you can hold your bridge. This will be an isometric hold for the bridge here. Now you're not coming in and out of it. So you're holding the position, squeezing those glutes, getting further work. That's optional now. You can rest your butt cheeks down on the mat if you want to. and open and close. Don't lose your bridge. Focus on your lower half as well as that upper half. Requires a little bit of brain power, but we can do it. Back to that glute bridge now. After our flies, and then we do round 2 of this exercise. Ooh, we're feeling the glutes fatiguing now with all the squeezing. Excellent work. Lower it down. Be careful how you put your weights down on the floor. Okay, now if you want to, you don't need all that rest, you can start into your bridge and slowly lower down into a neutral spine. Now you can actually make this harder by putting a weight just on your lower abdominal area there, and let your body lift that weight up. You just hold the weight gently with your thumbs there, a little bit with your index finger, but ideally you're letting your lower abdominal area lift a little bit of weight. That's just a little bit of progression there. Just keep squeezing out the glutes and lower to the floor. And lower to the floor. Come on, you're doing great. And all the way down. Okay, are you ready for chest flies again? Now you can have a little rest if you need to, or if you want to get going, you can do that too. Let's make our way up. If you're holding the bridge, squeezing the glutes again, engaging the abdominals, so you're feeling tension around the center, and into your second set of chest flies. Chest flies are great in the fact that we have the floor guiding us, so we don't hyperextend our elbow joints, which is a common issue with people who do chest flies on a exercise bench or up higher. You have to be so careful. Open, close, and bringing weights across our midline, as we know from our chest adductions. Yes, that's working your chest muscles, your pecs. So adducting or bringing across the body or towards the midline. Well done, excellent. Okay, let's, what have we got next? Oh yeah, we're down on the floor here for our seated, our knee tuck and one side leg extension. Up onto the chair for anyone who doesn't want to come to the floor for this one. And up, and you can notice I'm just leaning back a little bit, but I have to engage my tummy muscles to help my back out a little bit, my lower back. Just do one side and up. We do the other side, round 2. Squeeze out those abs, lift up high. It's a lovely abdominal crunch there as the knee drives in and the rib cage comes to meet the knee. You'll feel that little crunch of the abdominals. Squeeze it out, lift up. Squeeze, lift it up. Well done, excellent job. Now we're up we get. We're going to do an exercise here using our chair as assistance, a 1-arm row and a leg lift or hip extension. If you have your kettlebell, you can use it for this one, but if you're new to the exercise, it might be best just to go maybe a little lighter than your kettlebell. That's, of course, if your kettlebell is heavier than your dumbbell. I'm just assuming that just because mine is. My kettlebell is 5 kilograms. This is a 3 kilogram dumbbell. Staying on one side. Back down to the floor now for our seated knee tuck. Leg extension for anybody who wants to do it on the floor. For your opposite leg now, make sure you're changing legs. Well done, that was great. Now, just for anybody, maybe doesn't know what it looks like on a chair, what you're doing is you can go down to the floor and start your opposite leg. Anyone on the chair, abs in, very important. Lean back a little bit, use your hands on the chair for support. Knee tuck, lift up. Knee, lift up. And up. Drive that knee to your chest lift high, and lift up. If you need a little rest, I actually find the chair version harder. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm not used to doing chair exercises. I need to practice these more. Lift up, squeeze out the abs, and lift high. Try and get that knee to your chest, to your knee. Lift up. And well done. Okay, geez, we're glad to hear the beat there. Right, let's do this last leg, opposite side. Okay, so we're doing a leg curl and a leg, sorry, not a leg curl, I mean a leg lift and a one arm row. Step back, you get a bit more range of movement for your body, for your lower half. Using the chair as support. Of course, you don't have to. If you want to work on your balance, you can let go. And I want to say a big thank you for everybody, for everyone who presses the thumbs up button on all of the videos. And if you enjoyed today's, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on this one. Thank you so much, you're so good taking the time to do that. I really do appreciate it, and it doesn't go unnoticed. There you go, let me get my dumbbell to give you a huge big dumbbell clap for completing that strength workout today. That was a lovely job. Well done, excellent job. Okay, now it turned itself off for me. Okay, right, let's do a few stretches now before we finish out. I'm going to do a stretch for my back. So step back away from the chair, long arms, press your palms down into the chair there so you can actually feel the tension building up in your latissimus dorsi muscles there that run along your mid to lower back. So just gently press your palms down into the chair and you'll feel the stretch growing and increasing. Feels really nice, feels good. You can either push the chair away or step back to make your body even longer. Keep your neck muscles relaxed. Keep breathing throughout. That feels so nice. Let's stretch out the shoulders now. They did a good bit of work there for us today. So pat yourself on the back and just gently, not on the shoulder joint itself, but just this fleshy part just above, beyond it or above it there. And just gently bring your arm across the front of your body here. So just try and relax your neck. That's it. And you should feel a little bit of stretching coming in to that shoulder region. Now I want you to very gently push your elbow into the palm of your hand and the palm of your hand back against your elbow. So you're like having a little bit of a tug of war there, and you may hopefully feel that stretch increasing. Let's try the other side. Pat yourself on the back. Hopefully you're able to reach around that far. Drop your chin down so your neck, you're not looking up at the ceiling, stressing out your neck muscles there. Push that elbow or that arm into the hand and the hand back against the arm there. Keep breathing throughout. Sort of like they're trying to push each other away. That's it, it feels good. Rachel, let's do our C curve now. So pushing that hand to the other side of the room. Try and get your stance right with this one. Back to the center and the other side. Well done, that feels lovely. Excellent job. Come on up out of that. I'm going to finish off with a number 4 stretch for you. So you can do this down on a mat if you like. You can lie flat on your back. Cross your foot over your opposite leg. So it's very doable on the mat. I'll do this side on the chair and the other side on the mat, just in case you're not familiar with it, down on the floor. So lifting your heel here feels good. And if you lift your shoe, just rotate it a little bit with your hand and you should see the underside of your shoe, and then very gently, not so much the knee joint, just that fleshy part beside the knee joint, push the leg down. So heel up, leg down. You're going to feel a little bit more of a stretch come in. Lean forward a little bit at the waist. That's good. So this is stretching out a little bit into the inner thigh, this groin area and the hips, keeping the hips very healthy. Very good. Now I'm going to go down to the floor and do the other side. If you're staying on the chair, just switch legs. Okay. So just crossing that leg over, push away. That's it. I have my neck up, but if you have a pillow, you can lie down. Just make sure you have some sort of support for your neck. If you need to rest your head down for this particular stretch. Now you can increase the floor stretch by just lifting the opposite leg and drawing the knee in towards your chest. That works very well. Keep breathing in and out. I'm going to link up a longer cool down for you. You'll find them in the description box below the video if you want to continue on cooling down, as I'm just showing you just 2 or 3 stretches at the very end of each video. But ideally we should spend about 10 to 15 minutes cooling down. So I'll link that up for you in the description box. And don't forget, you're 50% off my 15 healthy breakfast ideas ebook. You'll also find that linked up in the description box below the video. Thanks so much for everybody for your support for the channel. And as I always say, I couldn't do this without you. So a big, big thank you to you. I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day.